Trent, especially after losing Sandon. That was a big test of what your side could do, but what do you make of the way you responded?
Yeah. Connor, Hugo had to adapt there to control the whole game. Connor doing his role out there was really, really good. And then Zach Docker-Clay going from, 10 to 20 minutes to, 70 odd minutes. That was, such a big play for us, and they had to do their role for us to play that way. Took us a little bit of time. Our defence was on right from the start, so we were defending really well. We had a couple of opportunities, and we were just trying to work each other out. The half time sort of helped. We had some conversations there, and then obviously 14-8 at half time. It was, we had the last tackle one there, and then they knew they hit their straps in the second half on that. So there was some, I really loved our D for, 60 minutes. It was so good, and then our attack improved and then we played a really good space team. They can attack really, really well.
Robert Toya, you must like the story with him now. Obviously, ACL's really sort of stalled him early on in his career, but just the way he's kicked on and the way he played tonight, that was pretty phenomenal.
He's a really good player. He's got his. He understands what are the most important parts of the game, and he knows what the foundation of his game is, and then what the rewards are off the back of it. He's very clear on that. He started his NRL career so far in that way. He's just, he's been so good.
You said that a couple of weeks now, Robbo, about he's a very good player, but he's obviously someone you've been waiting to get his chance.
Sort of, when I talk about he's been doing that since he walked in, but then the stuff that people are going to recognise and ask questions about, that happened tonight. Whereas it was still based on the foundation of the other stuff that he's been doing every week. So he set that up, and then he's been really patient, knowing when the opportunities comes, he'll take them, because his whole junior footy was what you saw tonight. But he's really respected the process in becoming an NRL player, and then you put the two together and you get a game like tonight. So it's such a, 9 games in, that's like, it's the tip of the cap to a kid at that age.
Trent, what did you make? Skip
I didn't. We just spoke about it then. I sort of went round and talked to the different players that you celebrate. I didn't. It's really. I don't know what to say about Ted. I said congratulations on another typical game from Ted. It's just an absolute pleasure to coach, to watch during the week, prepare. The mentality that he goes into every day and turns up, and then goes into a game, and it's just it is so rare to watch someone do what he does every week for so many years. And it's, coaches don't say that about someone sitting next to them, because, they're worried that it'll change the way that they think, and that won't. I don't have any fear for that. The way that the guy prepares, and I know the way that he is every single day and every single week, and it's just what he does. It's such a great leader for us.
Well, you said that's just what he does, but he's been doing that for so long.
So long.
Is there any point where you think to yourself, man, this is even shocking me, or...
Well, it's just an honour. Yeah.
It's been so good for so long.
It's just an honour as a coach. I've been really lucky to coach some really, really great players, and Ted stands up there with them all, and it's just I think you can feel, I'm feeling, how lucky it is to watch. Sometimes you're just I've got the best spectator spot to watch him go around, and it's just, I don't have enough words to say how good he is as a player, and the way that he prepares to play. It's not just how he plays. If anybody's watching that, I get to see all the work that goes into that.
We're all, there's no team getting picked in 2 weeks, right? I know James won't know by anyway. He's at a level now where he's playing better than the bloke who was there last year. Surely he deserves to be there.
Yeah, it's not, I don't want to get into that, it's I know who he is, and Dylan Edwards is an amazing player. I think Ted's spoken about it. It's not about, they're all great players, it's just who the coach wants to choose to play, really. It's not, you can't go wrong, obviously, with Ted and everything that he's done, and you can't go wrong with Dylan. He's an amazing player. It's just the choice of a coach. There's not a right and wrong decision. It's whatever the coach feels like is his team. That's basically it. There are other positions you probably can debate. I don't think fullback's one of them. It's just the choice of the coach.
Robbo, whether or not, who gets picked or whatever about Origin, but a guy loses his spot in the Origin team and the Test team, and the way he's responded is just he's put himself right back in the frame. Lots of players maybe might have dropped off, would be disappointed, responded differently.
Yeah. You're okay with us talking about all this, Ted? But it's your value system. It's why you play the game, and he plays the game for different reasons than that. But then when he plays for his internal value system, he gets the rewards on the end of it, and that's what's happened his whole career. Maybe at the start there was a bit of that, but it doesn't matter what happens external to him. This is the way that I play the game. This is why I play the game. And he goes out and does it. He's not trying to make Origin. He's not trying to make Australia. He's trying to play his best footy every week. He's really clear on that, and therefore his preparation's clear. And that's consistency.
Sergi, what are you doing better at 32? Fullbacks aren't letting you better at 32 years of age.
I don't think I'm doing anything better. I think I'm just very clear on how I play footy. As Robbo said, how I prepare week in, week out. I think everyone's expecting me to not be as good, but I think for me, I'm sticking to my routine weekly, mentally freshening up for each game, physically getting my body right, and then just going out and playing. So I know if I do that work during the week, I can go out and play. I feel like the boys are making my job easier. Everyone around me is playing good footy, and it's allowing me to play my best footy as well. So nothing's really changed to me. I think there's obviously a lot of talk externally, people expecting certain things, but like Robbo said, I know my process week in, week out. I know how I play footy, and I just go out and trust that process, really.
We've asked you several times about Origin. The door's always open to take. That's not something you put in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, I think Robbo's hit the nail on the head there. It's not people's decision here. It's not my decision. It's whatever the coach wants and how he wants to play. So again, I feel like I've been on the other side of it over the years, where I'm the fullback and everyone's talking about form and this and that, and it does put pressure on you. So I haven't felt any of that pressure. I've just gone out and knowing my process through the week and going out and playing footy, and that's freed me up to play some of my best footy. So yeah, that's all I can really say about it. I know everyone wants to talk externally about it, but my clear focus for me is leading this team, playing my game, and leading from the front. So that'll never change for me, really.
What would it mean to you if you did get the call back?
Everyone plays the game to play for their state or play for Australia, so nothing will change there. That's always a huge honour, representing your state and your country, and that feeling's never changed for me. I think everyone who's Australian or New South Wales or Queensland has that goal. So whatever happens, it's a super proud moment for sure.
Trent, by week next week, what
Yep.
priorities there? Can you get the boys back to vote tomorrow?
That's the main priority. We actually got the week off. We're sort of sitting in a position, we talked about the challenge of that tonight, the internal external challenge of the ladder, and then also where are we at as a footy team. Sort of 3 out of the last 4. Sort of think we're better this month than we were last month. Sitting 4 and 5, we're not bad. We're not bad, and so take a breath, and then we'll get into the challenge next Sunday. Thanks.
Thank you.